The Japanese in China behaved much like the Nazis did in occupied Europe, superior and without regard for human life that wasn't Japanese. In 1936, they invaded China. The treatment of the Chinese who found themselves under Japanese occupation was abysmal, to say the least. China also became one vast laboratory. Its people were subject to not only modern warfare, but were subjects for the Japanese military to learn about chemical and biological weapons. The estimates of Chinese losses from 1936 to 45 range from 10 to 20 million people. Doing his best to increase that total was a monster named Shiro Ishii. Like Mengele at Auschwitz, was a doctor. In 1921, he joined the army as a surgeon. Ishii was recognized as an expert in the field of weapons of mass destruction. In 1936, Ishii was ordered to form a new unit, including his second-in-command, Dr. Hisato Yoshimura. Unit 731's home was an old fortress and prison camp. From the time of its inception until the end of the war, Unit 731 killed anywhere between 200,000 and 300,000 people. The vast majority were not gassed, as the Nazis did to their victims in the death camps of Poland. No, most of the victims of Unit 731 died as a result of experiments developed by Ishii, Yoshimura, and others. Outside it, figures in otherworldly biosuits would roam over areas of countryside strewn with dead and dying people, not to help but to see how lethal, long-lasting, and effective their biological weapons were. Many of the people who were dying of the diseases given to them by the members of Unit 731 were examined before their deaths. When we say examined, we mean that they were cut open in various ways in parts of their bodies. When the war ended, he was arrested by US authorities, as were a number of his accomplices. He was given immunity from prosecution by the United States military government. Why? Because the US believed that it was possible that some of the data collected by Ishii during the war could be of use to America in any future conflict. Yes, you heard that right. Ishii died peacefully in 1959.